remember what I had going on. Against John State. Team ball. You know, 10 up in that. Seen somewhere close. Just can't remember where. Up here. Turkey. There goes a 10 right there. Or no. Nah, that's quartz or something like that. All of that quartz. Where did I see that 10 at? Well. Do I have some on? He didn't say. Oh, he just needs one? Let's go back. I can do that. I thought he needed a lot. Look at that gator coming. Look at the iron. Or nice copper. Oh shit. No, I don't want no parts of that. Not yet. break. Right at the finish, you pick that up. D. Surprise. Going the right way. But I'm not going that water. I have to go further down. Alright. Let's make these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This 10 for him. You need one bar, 110 bar. Eat a little something. While that's going on, I need to get done. I need a new pickaxe. So take this to him. You got what you want, John. Very swift, man. Alright, let me get one of these pickaxes. You know what, I need to sell some stuff, man. You tripping. You go ahead and sell anyway, because I don't need it. You gave me 11 funky dollars. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Need to start making enough money to get a house. Do some more mining. Got some money in the check. Keys. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, Gabe cool, man. He cool peoples. I don't know if you're familiar with Stardew Valley or it's similar to Stardew Valley, and it's got a lot of different elements in it. I wouldn't necessarily, well, Animal Crossing also, but Stardew Valley, it's like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and I don't know, man. It do got a lot of Stardew Valley vibes though. A whole lot of them. But Animal Crossing too. I like Animal Crossing. I think it's a little deeper than Animal Crossing. And I think that's why a lot of people are gravitating towards this. Well, PC gamers, I should say. So you gotta basically just build up a town from scratch. Right now, I'm just trying to get people to come. Try to get people to come and convince people to stay. Like this guy John I was just talking to over here in one of these tents. He sells things, but right now I think I gotta build a good relationship with him by like selling things to him and doing little odd jobs for him. I think that's what you gotta do to convince him to stay. I'm not sure. There's like a heart system. So I'm betting you like build a relationship and he ends up staying. Nah, I mean, the way you bribe them, I think, is just based off of the little odd jobs you do for them. I'm guessing that's what it is. I hadn't got there that far yet, but that's what I think I'm doing, slowly but surely. Yeah, it is a big island, man. It's pretty big. I think eventually you do end up getting like different forms of transportation and whatnot. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's multiplayer. So I think like amongst your friends, you can invite them to your island to help you out. Yeah. Australia. The bush. It's pretty cool though. If you into that type of stuff.
What you play?
What's up?
I said, what do you play?
Dinkum.
Dinkum?
Yeah. Alright. I'm heading the right way. Huh?
I said, looks cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like Stardew Valley in Animal Crossing on steroids, basically. I don't know what games you into, Keys? Do you play stuff like this, or you into different genres other than this? I mean, I play all kinds of stuff. This is just something I wanted to try out. It look interesting. Valorant. John Ugly, yeah. Bald head ass, huh? I mean, I play Valorant. I'm primarily a console gamer. I hadn't had my PC too long. I want to say a year or two. But when I got into gaming, I first started with a console. My older cousin had a Nintendo. Then it turned into Super Nintendo. But now I'm slowly transitioning to PC. But I played some Valorant. It's pretty tough, man. You gotta. There's some dudes on there, and I think I'm kind of late to the party. So I bet everybody's skills are way advanced, and I don't think there's a like matchmaking system as far as skill go. But I could be wrong. Maybe I just don't know enough. My son plays it mostly, but I've played it. I want to say maybe an hour at most. I like it. I just don't know much about it. I had a hard time with it. No, man, I'm not 22. I'm a lot older than that. I'm actually 36, man. 22, man. That was some good times, man. I remember 22. Not 22 no more. Those was college days there, man. Yeah. Got them grays in that beard, though. You don't see them grays in the beard. That's probably because I ain't that close to the camera, but some gray there. I actually started noticing them grays getting ready to come in when I was in my 20s. Started to see some of my black hairs turning blonde a little bit, and I was like, oh. I knew that was the grade was gonna come pretty quick when I saw that. I used to see it in my mustache, and I thought to myself, well, either those are just blonde hairs or some grays are coming in. Right now I'm just trying to earn enough money to get my house started. Take some time though. So Valorant is what you main. That's what I see. Shroud plays a lot of Valorant, huh? It's basically like CS:GO, huh? Like a new, updated version of CS:GO is what it looked like to me when I played it, but with with abilities also. Forgot about that part. I mean, Shroud gets signed up for anything, man. That dude, he got some crazy skills, man. All he gotta do is show up. And I played some Rainbow Six. Right now, I'm all over the place when it comes to gaming, man. I like Rainbow Six a lot, though. That's what you're talking about by R6, right? Siege. If you're talking about that, I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege on console. When it first came out. I gotta get back into it. I'm still learning this keyboard and mouse situation, man. To be honest, I am extremely comfortable with a controller, which I know I can hook it up and play it, but I feel like the keyboard and mouse is more immersive to me. I don't know if it's more of like a natural movements, you know what I mean? Being that you're moving your arm around or your wrist. To me, it's just, it seems more immersive than using a controller. But Siege is pretty dope, man. There for a while, me and my cousins, we played Siege. Like, that's all we were playing for months. I might get back into it. I actually got it downloaded. I just got it. I don't play much during the week, you know, because I do have kids. Mainly on the weekend, I could put in more hours, you know. But Siege is something I'm going to have to sit down and get back into because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of new characters that I missed out on. I think I was there. I stopped playing when they were in, what, like, I want to say season 2? And I believe they're a lot further than that now. I'm not sure what season they're in, but Yeah, they're a lot further than that now. You said adjusting the keyboard or controller is always pretty hard. Yeah. Like on my consoles and stuff, I'm more playing like Call of Duty, Battlefield, a lot of shooters, and I'm pretty good at those. It's just me learning to get used to my controls on keyboard and mouse. I mean, I'm getting better at it, I think. One of my cousins, he's just not he's not willing to give up his skills as far as using the controller goes. But me, I'm like, dude, you still gonna have the same reaction times and eye-hand coordination. It's just you don't have two sticks in front of you to utilize. But he's like, no, there's a difference. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I get what he's saying. It's like he feels like he's starting over from scratch. But that's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true. It's not like you're starting completely over. I mean, you play a game enough, you're going to get good at it. I don't care if it's a keyboard or mouse or what. Most people are going to get used to it and get good at it. That's what I got to do. I just got to get more consistent with playing my PC more. I know Gabe was telling me the other day that he dropped a nice chunk of change on building a whole new setup, whole new PC. I think he said he had like a 3060 in his system now. I wouldn't mind a 3060, but I feel like if I put that much money down on a graphics card, I gotta dedicate more time into it. Which my graphics card ain't too bad. I got a 2070 Super. I think it's decent, I guess, but I gotta put more time into it because I paid pretty penny for my PC, and I don't play it as much as I play my consoles. But here lately I have been, just because I'm like, man, I need to get my money's worth out of this. And streaming on here is pretty simple. Then I think about it like, man, there's so many people streaming nowadays. Might as well. I play a lot, so might as well just stream it. What you mean by good at work? Like, do you mean like, does he actually work? For the most part, yeah. He seems like a good worker. I mean, he gets his shit done. Every time I see him, he's getting his shit done. He might swing by and say what's up to me every once in a while, but he usually heading to go get some shit done when he's doing that. Fuck this meat come from? Fucking mystery meat. Y'all Gabe on here now, huh? Well, What's up? Yeah. Your friend checking up on you at work. I'm trying to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. He said, are you good at work? Yeah, it's a gator right there in the water. I gotta go in there though. What are y'all talking about, man? He said it's gay. Who's doing crossword puzzles? Oh, you and Azalea was doing crossword puzzles? What y'all do? Y'all got done early? Just blame it on Azalea, Gabe. Cause I feel like you probably didn't want to do the crossword puzzle. She just pulled that shit out. You was just like, oh, okay, I guess we could do a few. Oh, shit. Let me go sell some of this shit. Sell him some Rupu. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm selling the shiny stone. I need the money. Smells good. What's up? What, your brother? What's wrong?
I just thought he would come downstairs and be really loud. I mean... oh wait, no you didn't. No.
Somebody left it in the dining room, huh? I'm gonna sell some of these logs. How much you gonna give me for these logs?
Probably like 300.
None. I'm not good enough. 3,200.
Is it raining? It's raining out there.
I need to get what? What did I say? It was like 96,000 to build my house. I think that's what it was.
And you're at 73.
Getting close. You're getting close. Crossword puzzles in the newspaper is difficult. No reason. Yeah, they can't be. Hell, I used to get mad in school sometimes when they used to give us them damn crossword puzzles for homework. I'm like, man, anybody want to do this shit? Like, I wouldn't do that. I want to go get on my PlayStation. See here, do crossword puzzles. What? Crazy. Then they try to hand you some, something more complicated. But you know what? I'll do these. I'll do these crossword puzzles. It's cool. Yeah, the residents are cool, man. They're pretty cool. They always got that knowledge. One dude told me, and I never knew, he said at one point back in the day he remembers when phone systems were like party lines, meaning like everybody in the neighborhood had the same phone line, like if it was the same house. So if there was a phone call made, all the phones in the neighborhood rang at the same time, and like if it wasn't for you and you answered it, you used to have to go outside to the neighbor's house and let them know, like, hey, look, you got a phone call. I was like, that's kind of sketchy, because like people probably was listening in on each other's phone conversations back then. I'm like, I don't know about that, but like we ain't got that no more. Thank God. Yeah, I don't know, Gabe. I ain't never seen you talk to him for real either. Gabe pretty quiet though. There for a while, I was like, man, dude, don't even talk. I'd be like, what's up? Gabe would be like, hey. Real cool, like, hey, you need to keep it moving. I need to go and get some, you can just chop down some more trees or something. I need to generate some money. Let me get this butterfly.
Dad, you ever spray the dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
The dogs.
Yeah.
They like that water, huh?
Yeah, I want to spray the dogs at Grandma's.
Well, you know our dogs don't like water like that. Those some different type of dogs.
Those type of dogs roll outside, and I'll spray the dogs because they look like that. Because they're getting wet.
You spray our dogs, they're gonna run.
Whoa, they're gonna get cold, and I will spray them.
Yeah. A lot of those residents are funny though. They're fun to talk to. I like when they start fighting. It's funny to me because it kind of take them out of their nature sometimes. That's not how they normally act. If somebody piss them off, it's to me it's funny. I'm like, damn. You get to cussing. It's always funny to hear the elderly cuss. Elderly folks are. They put their curse words together real firm, like. go ahead and sell this. What y'all playing today? Y'all about to play something? John, you better give me enough money to buy my house, man. I'm showing you everything I got almost here, man. You driving me. You in my Rupu. I wonder if he'll buy some of this meat. So, let's see. It's not bad. I'm getting close. You like $16,000. Oh, you said you waiting on, was it Haven? Haven to get on? Making that bread. I know, dude, that's me a lot of the times, man. I get on here and I do not know what to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play the game, and then I get on here and I start it, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what I want to play. Like, dude, I've been playing Overwatch. I ain't played Overwatch in a long time, especially on my PC. But yesterday and today, and I forget how good that fucking game looks. Like, it's polished as fuck. And I made a mistake and didn't even change my, I ended up getting a new monitor. I didn't even change, like, my hertz settings for my frames. My frames were still on 60 and I didn't even know it. And my monitor's 144 hertz. Man, I turned that shit up to 144 hertz. I just shook my head. It's like, man, I've been fucking I've been tripping. Straight tripping. I'm like, how the fuck did I manage to not? I thought it, I mean, it looked good. Don't get me wrong. It looked good. Like it was at 60. And I was like, oh, this look good. But, did I just, oh, fucking bought a big ass. Son of a bitch. It looked good, but then, like, would it been 144 hertz? That's what I should have been at. Buttery smooth. Let me put this one up. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Says you had your frames capped at 120. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, and I didn't know that, man. I went to, when I bought my monitor, I didn't know you had to have that display, what is it, a display port cord? I thought my HDMI cord would have been just fine, and the guy was like, "Nah, man." He was like, "You need to get a display cord." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, it's fucking HDMI. It's HD. It's supposed to be HDMI cord." And he's like, "Nah, man. Trust me." And I didn't believe him. So I just kept like I took my shit home. Was like, dude, this dude is tripping. I don't know what he's talking about. A fucking display cord. I don't even know what that is. And then I googled it and looked it up, and I saw it, and I was just like, probably ain't gonna make no difference. And my son was like, "Dad, I think you need that cord." And I was just like, let's see. To be honest, I didn't want to actually spend another dime. Yeah, Gabe, man. I didn't want to spend another dime if I didn't have to. So I'm like, man, this dude is crazy. So I take it home and I'm playing on it. I'm like, man, it look good. Like, you know. But when I look at my frames, they still weren't going to 144. And I was like, damn, he probably be right. So I did some more research on it and read up on it on Google, and it said it, to get 144 hertz, you need that cord. And I was just like, man. So I had to convince my girl to let me get it, because she was already, yelling at me about getting another monitor. She's like, "Oh, you gotta go get something else. What else you gotta get after that?" So I went ahead and bought it, but I see the difference now, though. But I noticed sometimes I wish I would have waited and spent a little more money, because I'm noticing I get like, with the monitor, I get like ghosting. I don't know if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, like where it's like not necessarily laggy, but like, how can I explain that shit? Like, it's just weird sometimes. Yeah. Have you ever seen? Yeah, it's Bushido Keys. Like, have you ever seen the cartoon Boondocks? Bushido Brown. YouTube Bushido Brown Boondocks, and you'll be like, "Oh, okay, I see what he's talking about."
Where's mine?
But yeah, Bushido Brown. Yeah, that was my shit too. I love that shit. Bushido Brown was the truth. Bad motherfucker. I was mad when they killed Bushido Brown though. I was like, man, they killed Bushido Brown off on the show. That was one of the best characters they had. So when you first got your PC, Right. I was using
Dad,
what?
I ever be a girl, because I do like this. He's right there.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
His name is I can't remember his name.
His name.
Yeah. Oh, that clown?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he said he talked.
Yeah.
Yes.
That clown. Oh, you talking about the clown from that's Pennywise. His name is Pennywise from it.
Huh?
His name is Pennywise.
What?
The guy you talking about. His name is Pennywise. Okay.
From what? He was doing. What was he doing?
I don't know.
He was doing.
He must. Yeah, so he said, yeah. So when I got my monitor, I had an older one. I mean, how old was that monitor that I had? See, I've been here for what, 3 years? The monitor I had was like maybe 5 years old. And it wasn't even a gaming monitor. It was just a regular old Dell monitor that was like an LCD screen or something like that. I mean, I just got any old thing, man. I want to say it was like a $100 monitor or something crazy like that. It wasn't too pricey. Yeah. That's right, Gabe. Like, yeah, you see, like, if like sometimes I think it's like the game, the screen can't process what the game is putting out so fast. Sometimes I think that's what it is. It's like a kind of like a faint shadow. You know what I mean? Like something zipping around. It's kind of like if you see it, you can see it on TV sometimes. Like when you got certain TVs, I used to see that in certain TVs or certain images sometimes. I don't think you guys can see it like, I don't know. I don't think you can see it in the stream, but like I'm seeing it on my screen. It's like, and I think it has something to do with like the milliseconds or whatever, the screen. Something like that. The refresh rate. Old 4 kid, huh? Hey, Steam Meaner was the shit too. Steam Meaner wasn't no joke, man. Yeah, that's right. Like a motion blur, something like that. It's weird. And it don't do it all the time. Like I notice if I change settings sometimes, like if I put VSync on or if I change some of my settings, it won't do it. Or I won't notice it as much. I'm kind of getting used to it. That's probably it too. I don't notice it as much as I used to. Like when I first got it, I was like, man, what the hell is this? I thought it was something wrong. And it was worse though. Don't get me wrong, it was worse when I had an HDMI cord hooked up to it. I'm like, dude, something ain't right. But I had to play with the settings, and then I figured it out, and did some research online, figured out what was doing it. Yeah, Steam Meaner was the truth, man. I was mad when they killed Steam Meaner off. I like when he pull up in that parking space. I'm like, man, I know ain't nobody parking my space. This handicap. That shit is classic, man. Yeah. Now all we got is Rick and Morty for real. I fuck with Rick and Morty too, but that Boondocks was my shit. And I think, and they said that he was gonna bring another season out, but he decided to do away with the whole thing because they wanted I think it was Sony, wanted creative control over his whole show, and he was like, hell no. Which I don't blame him. I would have said, fuck you too. Shit. Try to take over his shit. That's how it is sometimes, man. These companies come in here and take your shit over. I'm getting close to that house. You know the shit out there, show to the edge. Nothing. I got something in this box. Actually, I do. I can sell this shit. Alright, man, I'll holler at you. If I see you tomorrow, probably if you work, I'm probably not gonna be on here too much longer either, man. It's already about 10 o'clock. Like I said, man, the weekend is when I put in my time usually. I usually get up and work out on weekdays, so we'll see how that goes though. Since it's about 10 o'clock, I might not do nothing tomorrow. I might just rest. Alright, man, I'll see you Friday. Sand dollar. Let me just chop these fucking trees down there, man. Might as well. Damn it, put your ass on there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this screen too. Right after I crack these beehive open. Yeah, I'm gonna go sell this. Probably be on tomorrow streaming. I got some time. Let's see what you give me for this. What's up? Some of the sports. See how much okay. Yeah, that's probably enough for today. And I'll probably stop this stream right here. Alright.